This is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here today. So today I want to show you this really interesting stitch. It's quick, it's easy to learn. You do it once and you'll remember it. You can use this stitch for everything and any project. It's very versatile. This is for beginners to advanced, anybody in between. And I ask, if you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button, and please also push the like button, because it does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. So now I want to show you this stitch. And this is Raspberry Fields. This is the Raspberry Fields stitch, and it does have a nice texture to it. I'm going to show you just how easy this stitch is to make. 2-row repeat, 2 of the easiest row repeats you'll ever learn. And let's get started, why don't we? Yeah, again, here is the Raspberry Fields stitch, and you can see these are your little raspberries. And again, this moves quickly. This will be done in multiples of 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2, until you are finished with your project. So let's get started again, why don't we? So this I wanted to mention is a Red Heart yarn, and it's a soft white, in case you're wondering. This yarn, which my daughter-in-law and son got for me for my birthday, it is called Yarn Bee, and it's simply flawless. It's really a pretty color. It's a teal. So that's everything you need to know about this yarn, where it's made. 7 ounces, 420 yards. And if you go down this way, you can see that it tells you everything you need to know. So, and this is low pill acrylic, which I like. I am using an eye hook, and if anybody wants to know who makes this, it is right there. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to do our slip knot. And again, we want to do multiples of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And I really do like this yarn. It's nice and soft. It's really nice. I've never used this before. So now I did 14, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. I want to mention that once you do that single crochet, you go from 14 chains to 13. So I'm going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and then I'm going to single crochet in every stitch across, and we'll just do our single crochet. When I tell you this stitch is very, very versatile. Afghans, baby blankets, scarves, shawls, mittens, hats, regular gloves, whatever you want to use, sweaters, cover-ups. This is just so versatile. You could use this for any project, and if you're starting your holiday projects now, this would be a great project to keep on file. Or should I say, this would be a great project stitch to keep on file in your little memory bank. So now once you single crochet in every stitch across, you're going to chain 1. After you chain 1, you're going to turn your work. And in this first spot, and you're going to go through both of these loops, you're going to make a single crochet. And then after that, you're going to make a treble crochet, a treble. Some people call them trebles, some people call them trebles. You're going to make, so you're going to go over once and a second time. You're going to go in this stitch and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go through 2. You're going to yarn over, go through 2. And you're going to yarn over and go through 2. Now what you're going to do is, if you want, with your finger, just let this pop towards you. In the next stitch, you're going to put a single crochet. And here's your first raspberry. Then we're going to do another one. So we're going to go in, and again, 1, 2, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, this is going to pop towards you. And you're going to make a single crochet in the next stitch. Again, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Popping towards you, single crochet. And we're going to do this right across. Into the very almost next to last stitch, you're going to make your next raspberry. And then at the very end, you're going to make your single crochet is going to be in that very last stitch. And this is what it looks like. And see the texture? Very pretty. And I'll put it up against this so you can actually see it as well. So now what you're going to do, and if you wanted to change colors, you could. If you wanted to change colors, you could every other. But we're going to start our 2-row repeat. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. In this first stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. And then you want to make a single crochet above the raspberry stitch, and a single crochet in the single crochet below, single crochet above the raspberry stitch, and you're going to single crochet right across. This is the start of your 2-row repeat. I want to just keep that. So this is your 2-row repeat. You'll do this over and over again until you are done with whatever project you are making. It's a really pretty stitch, it's an easy stitch, and it is a versatile stitch. And that's the back end of it, and this is the front end of it. So now what we're going to do, that's your row repeat, row 1 of your 2-row repeat. So now you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And then you're going to do a single crochet in this stitch. You're going to do your raspberry stitch in the next one. And then this is going to pop towards you. And then you're going to do your single crochet in the next one, your raspberry, which is your treble stitch, single crochet, and you'll see that they line up below each other. So that's below. So this lines up above the one from below, which is what I meant to say. So your raspberry stitch is your treble, and then you make your single crochet. And this is the second row of your 2-row repeat. You have 2 stitches left, so you're going to make your raspberry stitch. And then you're going to make your single crochet at the very end. And that's what it looks like. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to do 2 more rows of your 2-row repeat. So you're going to chain 1, going to turn your work, going to single crochet in this first stitch, single crochet above the raspberry stitch, single crochet above the single crochet, and you're going to do this right across. And you're going to put all your single crochets. Again, 2-row repeat. This stitch is just so pretty, so versatile. And as you can see, we're on the back end now. So when you see the back end, you're going to see that it's very flat. When you turn it over, you have your raspberries. And they become raspberry fields. Two-row repeat. That's row 1 of your 2-row repeat, which is your single crochets. Your second row of your 2-row repeat is going to be your raspberries. Chain 1, turn your work. So in the first one, we're going to chain 1, turn our work. In the first stitch, we're going to make a single crochet, and in the second one, we're going to make a raspberry stitch, which is a treble crochet. And then we're going to do this right across. Again, 2-row repeat. And what you're making, using in this is your chains, of course. And then after your chains, you're going to make and utilize your treble crochets and your single crochets. So those are the stitches that you will be using for this project, whatever it is it may be. And now you have 2 stitches left, so you're going to make your last treble, or you're going to make your last raspberry stitch. And then in the very last stitch, you're going to put a single crochet. And I just want to grab both of those, part of that stitch. Now, we're going to make believe this is finished. And what's going to happen, you want to finish this the way you started it. So you started it with single crochets. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work. You're going to make believe this project is all done. And what you're going to do is finish it off with all single crochets right across. And we're making believe that the project is all finished. Whatever it is you're making is all done. So you just want to finish it off with all single crochets. And it will give it a really nice finished look. It will give it a really nice finished look. I can't say that enough. It just really does clean it up quite perfectly. And that's the back end. And when you turn this around, here is your Raspberry Feels end. And that's what it looks like. And it's really, really pretty, beautifully textured, and easy to learn. And I'll just do a close-up of these stitches. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and I hope you liked this tutorial of the Raspberry Feels stitch. And it's really easy, moves quick, easy to learn. Once you do it, the first 2 rows, you won't even think about it. This is a great take-along stitch because you can make anything you want with it, but you can take it along. You don't have to say, oh, I got to concentrate and worry about where I'm at. You don't lose track of where you're at. You'll know exactly where you're at. 1 row is single crochets. The next row, as I call it, is your raspberry row. So that row is going to be your single crochet in your raspberry after that. So again, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the raspberry stitch. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.